Table topics is, I have come with a topic and no one has any idea what the topic is. And you have the opportunity to speak for at least 1 minute on that topic and no longer than 3 minutes on that topic.
Two and a half.
2.5? I thought 2.5 and then you get to wrap up.
No, 2 minutes and then you have to wrap up.
2 minutes and then you get to wrap up. So
What about the lights?
Table topics is 1 to 2 minutes.
Yep.
okay.
At 1 minute you get green, at 1.5 you get red.
Yellow.
And at,
Yellow.
And at 2 you get
the red
and
light.
You have a half a minute
30
to wrap
seconds
up.
to wrap up. So total to be in time, you have to be under 2:30.
The evaluator's the one that's 2 to 3 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So here's your topic for today. I love springtime, and it reminds me of all the many things that start happening because it's springtime. For example, today my son has a track meet, my other son has a tennis match, I have the flowers blooming in my yard, the weather changes, the colors are changing. So your table topic is today is, what is springtime to you, and how does it influence your life? Okay. So we have Julie's going to start us off today with sharing with us what springtime is to her and how it influences her life.
Thank you. Thank you, Carolyn. Springtime frustrates me. And you're probably thinking, why? Well, I own my own business and I work from home. And I'm trying to sit at my desk doing my work, which drives me crazy. And I look out the window and the daffodils are popping. The snow's all melted. I got a fountain that wants to get put together. I've got a garden out back that I need to till and start planting the veggies. I've got all the dead flowers that need to be pulled. But I gotta do my work. So I sit there and look at my work and I look outside and it frustrates the heck out of me. And guess what wins?
Outside.
The outside. I go outside and I'll start digging up the dead flowers, and that's what I plan on doing today after I run 2 appointments. I'm going to go home and start working in the yard, and I've got taxes to do, and I've got claims numbers I got to run, and I've got phone calls I've got to make. But some days you just don't care because it's going to be gorgeous today, and then it's going to snow this weekend, so work can wait till the weekend.
All right. So I don't know either one. I'm Carolyn, and you're Amy. And your name is Chandini. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And who invited you to come today? Did you come? Did you just come?
I just looked it up.
Oh, yay!
Nice.
Yay! Well, would you like to be brave today and just speak off the cuff on springtime and what it means
You
to
can
you?
say no if you want.
Yeah.
Can I go later?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Amy?
You want me?
Yeah.
I hopped up, I'll be right
I was going to say,
It'll be better.
Yeah. Oh, you just had a breathing treatment?
We'll get the speed version. Don't
Did you
count
have
the
an
double
asthma
clutches,
attack, or
in other
did
words.
you have an asthma attack? Or?
I've had this cough, and apparently my lungs are all inflamed, and I wasn't pushing enough air, so they pushed air in me.
Oh, all right. Well, with that, so thank you.
I probably shouldn't have shaken your hand. I apologize.
Don't wipe it off.
I don't think I'm contagious. The doctor didn't think I was contagious, but I am annoying. All right, well, springtime to me. Anybody remember who I work for?
Girl Scouts.
Girl Scouts. I've been a volunteer with Girl Scouts. My daughter's a Girl Scout. I was Girl Scout. My mother was Girl Scout. Even my husband's a Girl Scout. So spring to me means those things that are over there on that table. Girl Scout cookies. We are talking goal setting, knocking on doors. Don't ever encourage a high achieving child to pay for camp with her cookie sales. Because that means that you have a 10-year-old daughter who is dragging you through the rain, knocking on doors, because she has to sell 1,000 boxes of cookies. Mind you, I love my daughter, and I love that she's ambitious, and I love that I don't have to pay for camp. But I have a 2-story house, and I'm on a really steep hill. I'm carrying 1,200 boxes of cookies up the stairs to my house, and then up the stairs to the second floor to put them in a bedroom so the dog doesn't eat them. And every year, somehow, she not only meets her goal, but we get all those cookies delivered within a week. So, thank you.
I was a Girl Scout once upon a time, and I made my mom buy everything that I ever had to sell, except Girl Scout cookies was the one thing I went door to door to sell. So I have great memories of Girl Scout cookies. All right. Stephen?
Yeah,
Do you want to come up?
sure thing. Well, it's no surprise. The springtime to me means mountain biking. The snow has melted. The trees are just so green and the foliage is just starting to come across the trail. The smells are invigorating, and you've been inside all winter long and you can't wait to shut off some of your winter hibernation that you built up. I just love to get out there with my friends. I've got some pictures here. I wish I had a projector and a nice screen. If you can see this, we're up Payson Canyon in a place called Black Hawk. Black Hawk is just, we like to have names for our rides. And this ride is just pure joy. Because we cheat a little bit. We'll park a car at the bottom, we'll drive up to the top, and then it's just 7 miles of downhill. And there's a couple places that you have to climb, and there's one climb that we call the Queen Mother. Because it is just climbing, climbing, and climbing. By the time you get to the top, you're seeing Elvis. I love springtime because it means I can get back on my mountain bike. I'm Toastmaster.
The son that got into mountain biking last year. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so remind me your name again.
Chandini.
Chandini. Is it with a CH or a?
More trials to
spell that.
That's why we're over here.
Yeah, that's
Chandni.
Like a ch sound? Chandon.
Chandini.
yeah. Right. Thank you for volunteering.
Springtime for me. I wake up in the morning, birds are chirping in my backyard, and that makes me think of my birds that are living at my parents' house. So I pretend that they are next to me and I wish them a good morning. Next thing I do is hop into the shower, get ready, and ready to go to work. Oh, I wish I could go drive into the canyon instead and go take pictures of nature. I go to work, and then I go home, and in the evening I do go down in the canyon to take pictures, and that's it.
Clapping right at 1 minute.
So that tells you that you spoke at least 1 minute. That was the goal.
Okay.
You
I
did
was
it.
like, why is it not red?
Yeah, no, red means.
Sucked at my speech.
Well, because you just spoke for like 5 minutes in your mind. Because it was
Right,
the first
but
time.
now you know that was 1 whole minute right there.
Well,
But
thanks for letting me speak.
no, that's
Good
great.
job.
Now we know you like doing photography. And what kind of birds do you have?
I have 2 parrots.
What color are they?
Indian ringneck.
Indian ringneck.
Uh-huh.
So what color is that? Are they
One of them is yellow and one is green.
like the neon green, like the bright green color, or is
It's
it
like regular.
green?
Yeah.
Do they talk?
Yes, a little bit.
So when you said they're at your
I
parents',
haven't taught them the word.
are your parents here? Do they live here or?
They live in Orem. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
live
Yeah, here, not like
Here as
here.
in America. Yes.
Yeah, I think that's it for today. We're at. Is it time, or do we have time for one more?
Oh, we have time
Oh, we
for
have
more.
time. Oh, excellent. Eric, do you want to share with us?
Sure.
what thoughts come to you and how has that influenced your life?
I love springtime because I've been stewing all winter long, watching TV, watching bass fishing shows. And when springtime hits, it's finally time to get out and do and try everything that I have learned in all the bass fishing shows I've been watching all winter. So I really look forward to springtime. I can't wait. Today is my first day, or will be my first day, out on the water bass fishing in probably about 2 more hours. I can't wait to get out there and go bass fishing. Springtime is one of my favorite times of the year because I get to start bass fishing. I can't tell you, did I tell you how much I love bass fishing yet? Well, let me tell you again. I absolutely love bass fishing. It is the greatest thing ever. If you could all come bass fishing with me just one time, I guarantee you would be hooked. It's different than trout fishing. It's just way better. The bass don't smell bad. Trout stink. Bass are not slimy. Trout are slimy. And it is just way fun. So I really look forward to springtime. It's an opportunity to set new goals, to finally catch that 5-pounder that's been eluding me all these years. So I'm excited for this spring. I'm excited to get out on the water. I'm excited to catch that big bass this year and just make it happen. So I love spring. Did I tell you that already? All right.
Where's the bass fishing
I don't kill them.
secret
That's not nice.
place? Where? I have fishing holes where you find bass.
Oh yeah, paddle.
Where do you go to find bass? I'm no bass
Just
fishing.
about everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, most of the lakes around here all have bass.
Just naturally have bass, or are they?
Well, illegally planted at some point or another, but yeah, they all have
okay.
bass now. So.
All right. We used to fish catfish back in Iowa. I'd get the whiskers and everything. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, that's our next party is bass fishing.
Sounds good. Let me go in.
Do you want to come up, share a few thoughts?
Yeah, kind of. I always take this part because I'm always scared my mind.
No, you're good.
Well, we want to have a sign up to come. Well, we can't eat yours, huh? Okay.
You can't eat mine. You can eat yours.
I don't fish. But when springtime hits, I work in the yard and I love it. In fact, when the sun comes out and it's really warm, it just like turns on my happy button and I'm just happy. I'm happy through and through. I can even I don't even have to go outside, but I do love to go outside. And there's thousands of things to do out there, but my favorite thing is to watch the I have daffodils blooming and I have crocus blooming and I have grape hyacinth blooming and my tulips are about this high. They're not blooming yet, but they're coming. I can feel it in my bones and I can see them. In fact, I went out to check out where I'm going to plant peas. I soaked them last night so they can start sprouting and I'm going to plant them today. Except I'm trying to decide if I should wait a little longer. They haven't had a little sprout come out, but they have swollen up. And so they're a nice early vegetable to plant, and I'm excited to get them in. One year, my neighbors had them up this high in April, and I thought, I haven't even planted them yet, so I'm going to do it early this year. But springtime is such a glorious time. Everything starts looking beautiful, and I have a lot of fruit trees, and so they're some budding out, and it's time. I pruned roses, and I've done a lot of things, but I'm going to plant, and I'm excited, and it's a happy time, and then I'm done.
Thank you. All right, does that sum up our, did you want to share, Linda? Okay, we'll do one more. All right, let's see, who hasn't spoken? Did you give a speech today?
I did, yes.
Okay, so who hasn't?
I think Linda's gonna do it.
Okay, Linda.
Chicken.
It's too bad.
There is one thing that I look forward to at the end of winter, beginning of spring. It's not going outside and planting flowers and doing gardening, although that would be fun. I don't have a garden. The one thing that I look forward to is not kicking my kids out of the house. I'm an empty nester. But I do have a little critter in my house.
the cat. His name is Kitten. And Kitten prowls along all winter long, underfoot. Meow, meow, meow. So I have to play with him. I have to make sure that he's fed, and there's water in his bowl. Not his bowl, because he drinks out of the faucet. He doesn't know how to drink out of a bowl, so I have to turn on the faucet for him to get a drink. So he is a nightmare, and at night he likes to sleep in at the foot of my bed, right? So at 4 a.m., meow, meow, I gotta go let little critter out. I don't know why I have a cat. But at the first sign, it's 50 degrees, 60 degrees, he gets booted out. And my little kitten yesterday brought me a present at my back door because he loves springtime too. Not for the chirping birds, but for the birds he catches. And he leaves them empty nested on my back porch.
Our neighbors have a cat that lives half the time at our house and half the time at their house. And he loves to bring, well, we always know she has been busy because our front yard will be full of feathers. So we know that something's been, happening. All right, so timers report.